Southside up at the top before he left. See if he can get it back on track. Let's go out to Smoke Neck Tech last night and check out the highlights. There's a couple coaches, at least one, Coach Heath Harmon there, along with Alan Cosby, Etowah County Superintendent, I believe. Yeah. And then the Jumbotron at Southside. Beautiful Jumbotron. And boy, Southside, we're putting some highlights on that board here to start out with. It's going to be Jamal Boyd with a 10-yard run. Same drive later, Miles Rickles for 12 yards. Another first down for the Panthers. Now, got another back, and we're going to go to Boyd. This time, he's going to take this run all the way down to the 5-yard line. And then one more. Boyd in for the touchdown. 7-0 Southside. Student section pumped. Looking good so far. But then we go to Hoax Bluff on offense. Bryce Whitaker finding Braden Howard for a 14-yard pass. More Whitaker. You're going to see a lot of him throughout this highlight. It's going to be a 5-yard touchdown run for the quarterback. It's going to knock the game up at 7 apiece. And we will go later first half. Fourth down. This is kind of the story of the night. Fourth down and short. Hoax Bluff is going to stuff Southside at the midfield mark. That would be a huge turnover on downs. Drew McCarver, he's going to haul in this 13-yard pass from Whitaker, keeping the sticks alive for the Eagles. McCarver now 27-yard pass from Whitaker. Beautiful play of the night. Possibility. Gets the foot down, goes out of bounds. First down for Hoax Bluff. Then they're going to go back to the ground. Brenton Hale this time. He's going to go for 17 yards. It's a shuttle pass, so it could be considered. I don't know if that was a pass or a run, how they scored it, but that's down to the 1-yard line. Whitaker now, he's going to take it himself. Call his own number, 1-yard touchdown run. 14-7 Hoax Bluff at the break. We're going to go to the second half, and it's going to be a lot more fireworks from the Hoax Bluff side. First play from scrimmage, 33-yard run by Hale. Beautiful way to start out the second half of the contest for Hoax Bluff. Whitaker now, he's going to take this one again. Coming up here with a 14-yard run. It's going to be in the end zone, 21-7 now Hoax Bluff, as they are taking control of this contest on the road to begin the year. More defense for Hoax Bluff, another 4th and goal. This time it's going to be another turnover on downs. Hoax Bluff would stop them again. Huge turnover, and that would lead to more offense. I've said his name a few times here now. Whitaker, this time 59 yards for the Eagles quarterback. 28-7 is now the score. More defense, 4th and goal. Ball's going to be tipped by a Hoax Bluff defender. It will fall incomplete.
Wins it 28-7 over Southside here at Barney Hood Stadium. John Holder, Coach Michael Short, Coach Mike Robertson, and also the quarterback of the Eagles, Bryce Whitaker. Bryce, 4 touchdowns tonight, all 4 Eagle touchdowns, all 4 of those rushing. Just tell us about your game tonight, particularly on the ground.
Man, I feel like I say this a lot, but it's all the offensive linemen. I mean, like I said, they do the blocking, I just do the running. I'm so thankful for them. I'm nothing without them, so I give props to the big guys.
Coach tells us that he thinks you're the best athlete in Etowah County. Hard to disagree with that. Just tell us about the athleticism. What do you feel like are your strengths you bring to the table?
I've gotten a lot better this year with my leadership ability. I feel like I've gotten the guys going a lot more in the huddle. Last year, I wouldn't say too much, but I've gotten them going a little bit more this year. And then, I mean, my elusiveness, I guess I'm hard to get on the ground. So,
very hard to get on the ground tonight. 4 touchdowns rushing for Hoax Bluff. Coach Short, I'm going to turn it over to you for just a second with Coach Rob here.
First of all, Coach, congratulations. It's always a great win when you get that first one, especially against a rivalry.
We used to always say we're not going 0-10 when you win that first one. You know, that was an old saying Coach Serafini and Coach Payne us used to say, but I know it. Hopefully we're going to win some more games. But I'm real proud. Yeah, you don't know first game. You know, we jamboreed last week, but you don't know about jamborees. And just worried to death. You know, I knew Southside would be a little bit better than last week. I know they probably had a little gut check, but it's proud of the guys. I thought we got better as the game went on, which is a good sign. We kind of sputtered a little bit on offense. Bryce and I know we missed a couple formations. Guys didn't go where they're supposed to. Guys behind the sticks, but I'm just real proud of offensive line. Bryce is right. You know that we lost 3 really good players up front, and we got to replace them. And I still think we're a work in progress, but I do think we got better tonight. But you know, the film will tell all that. But defensively, you're going to ask me about that, I'm sure. We bent, but we didn't break, did we?
Well, yeah, you bent a little bit, and that's going to give you something to talk about when you watch film.
I know it. Well, that's right, Coach. You know, just like you used to. But no, I'm proud of our defense. Showed them 7 points. You know, they moved the ball between the 20s, but yeah, I read zone defense was pretty good. We went goal line some and had a couple of fourth down stops out. I think one time at the 30 first half, it set up our second touchdown drive when he made a long run. But our coaches are tremendous. I got great coaches, you know that. Bryce, I tell you, man, we're a close-knit group, and they all played for me. Coach Payne, and just a tradition we have at Hoax Bluff. I'm having time of my life. I wish I was 26 instead of 66 sometimes, but it ain't fun.
66.
I'm
Okay.
66, but I appreciate you guys. I do. It's a good win.
Well, it was, and it's a lot easier to go to work on Sunday to watch film with a win than it is with a loss.
Well, actually, tomorrow we're gonna go in shorts tomorrow, and they're gonna stride and stretch tomorrow, and then we come in on Sunday. I hate to do it, but we got to. But we're gonna get in better shape. I think we get in better shape. Bryce over getting sick. I'm gonna have to get on. He only ran about 400 yards tonight, so I don't know. But no, just tremendous team win though. It was a team win. I think our secondary, we had a couple of new guys in the secondary. I think they played pretty good tonight. But overall, you got to be pleased.
Typical Hoax Bluff football.
Well, I appreciate that. I do take a lot of pride in that. I thank you.
Coach, one question. Have you, in your 66 years, how many Hoax Bluff Southside games? You've probably seen all of them. You've been a part of how many?
Well, you know what? I have seen them because the years I was in college, I kept stats for Coach Reese and Coach Payne. And in the 3 years I wasn't at Hoax Bluff, I was coach for Southside. So I have seen every Southside Hoax Bluff game since 1971, if that makes any difference. But we've had some really good wins against them, and they've kicked their behinds a few times too. But I told the guy that it's good to win down here. It's hard to win here. They don't lose many. They won a bunch of big games last year here after we beat them last year at home. But yeah, I've seen them all. I guess you're right, John. That makes me old, and you're right behind me. Right? You've seen them all.
I am right behind you. But Coach, I'll always be behind you.
Yes, sir. That's true. Well, we've had some good times, John. I appreciate you guys. Y'all first class, and it's a lot of fun to win. It is. That's what we sweat for, and we talk about it, go through summer workouts, and I get mad at Bryce at practice and stuff, but we love each other, and I just hope we can continue. They can have some more fun, because this is fun.
Coach Rob, Bryce, congratulations. Great night for Hoax Bluff football here at Southside.
I appreciate you guys.
Mike Robertson and Bryce Whitaker for the Hoax Bluff Eagles winners tonight over Southside here at Barney Hood Stadium, 28-7.